Welcome back
to Extreme Meatpunks Forever.
We had a very productive 3 seconds while you were gone.
We took a moment of self-care to sort of steel ourselves for the upcoming things. So I want to take a quick note on the on Liana's abilities in combat from a game design perspective, because one of the things that helped me was when I was getting just like wrecked was just using the secondary ability, which sort of gives a double boost, a little bit of a dash. Just like the little dash happens and then I slow down, sort of assuming a cooldown on it that wasn't actually there. And instead sort of being able to like sort of ram ahead and speed up in something that I think is, to me, felt very much like this other game called Hokra, which is a sort of a top-down hockey of the future kind of deal.
I want to play this.
Yeah, but one of the problems with that game is it has a dash that is also how you sort of steal the puck from someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just keep dashing and you'll keep going faster and just continually steal the ball from whoever has it. And if there's two people dashing at the same time and sort of intersecting in that way, then like it doesn't become a fun game. It becomes a game of how fast you can hit the dash button, as opposed to having the cooldown that I kind of assumed this had. But the way in which, because this is momentum based as opposed to just one touch interaction based, that dash was able to become a lot more sort of opened up a lot more sort of possibilities and made it a lot more fun, which is cool. Shall we move on?
These clouds are very good. Hats off to the cloud person.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Yeah, Heather posted like art progressions from like, I forget what year it started. I think it was 2015, like 2015, 2016, 2018, I think was the progression. But like it was really beautiful, like looking at that, and like you can see like how much she's grown. Also, Heather just seems great. After a long day of fighting, the sundown meatpunks settle down on an open stretch of land. There's nothing around for miles as the bright slowly falls, without a hint of the panic it showed this morning. Ooh, I love that language.
Yes.
Ah. A light breeze blows through the desert. For a moment, the air is cool and sweet.
It's nice to be back in fast territory.
Hey.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, I killed at least 5 fast today. Makes you feel all warm inside.
If we're back in fast territory, that means we're getting close. If I'm guessing right, we should be just 1 or 2 days away from Hopeville. This is the home stretch.
I love that this game is earnest enough to just name a place Hopeville.
The air is thick with something needing to be said.
Oh.
Ooh.
What are we going with?
Ooh. So you can either talk to yourself or we can talk.
I like us talking better than for Diego having to talk to.
Alright.
Hey, Brad.
What's up, Jock?
You really missed on that. I kind of fucked up my mech during last fight. Do you mind taking a look at it?
Isn't the last fight also where you kept dying?
Yeah, I fucked it up real bad.
Heather keeps manipulating the code in real time specifically to diss me.
Yeah, sure. I'll check it out later tonight.
Thanks. Ellipses. Hey, is it just me, or is Sam hiding something?
Oh.
Is Sam hiding a child?
What?
What?
I don't know, I just
that was also a reaction to you and reading the...
He's been spending a lot of time off by himself.
Well, listen, we all got needs.
Thinking.
Thinking?
I have a right to be concerned.
I love Brad.
I'm gonna go check in with Gas.
I love Brad being completely oblivious to the concept of thinking. True dad.
I've never thought once in my entire life.
Don't drag me.
You keep fixing my mech in case we need to fight again.
Okay. Sam walks over to Brad. Liana rolls over to Cass. The two growl a little as they pass by each other. Which two?
I believe Liana and Cass.
Oh.
You know, friendly growl.
I mean, because if it was Sam and Brad, I would be like,
Do you want to do Brad?
I mean, we're going for Gaia's timeline, right?
Gaia's timeline.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up? Sam is honest.
No, I want to see him try to play it cool.
Do you think Sam would be honest in this moment? Do you think Sam would try
And
to play it cool?
The gayest timeline. Be honest.
Be honest.
That's fair.
Okay.
No, but he would try to play it cool. Like, that is more character appropriate.
I feel like
Well,
trying to play it
yeah,
cool
that's it.
will sort of the honesty will sort of emerge.
Yeah, yeah.
Just checking in to see how things are going. Would you mind taking a look at my mech? It got pretty beat up today, fighting, I mean.
You didn't fight today, though? Liana did? And she just came by to ask for repairs? What's going on here?
That's right. Fuck, I can't do this. I'm so bad at lying. The real reason I came over here is
Oh.
what's the... You can do it. What's...
Gambare.
Gambare! I think you're really cool and interesting, and I know we're in the desert and on the run, so it might not be the best time, but I want to get to know you better.
Very good! Whoopsies. Oh! Okay!
Okay.
Yeah, sure. How do you want to, do that?
I was thinking we could ask each other 3 questions,
Fuck.
and then we'll know each other.
What?
No, forget it. It's stupid.
It's stupid and that's great. That's the most It's stupid and that's great.
What?
Fuck, how do I explain this? Nobody's smart all the time, right? Nobody ever does everything perfectly. This is acceptance and commitment therapy, folks! And it takes so much effort to always make the right move. So, IDK, there's something powerful in taking something and saying this isn't a good idea, or this is suboptimal, or whatever,
Are you sure it's not Wooby?
and doing it anyway, because we're all fucked up meat critters with weird fucked up needs, and if you run at 100% all the time, it'll destroy you.
This is pretty much a paraphrase of the last time you made me cry.
This is also gonna make me cry right now, you know?
You forgot to... There you go. How did you make that sound with your mouth?
You gotta do it again.
What? E?
Yeah.
Depends. What was your first question? E?
Oh, was that your first
Was that
question?
your first question? I'm sorry, I can't see words. I'm a dumbass. I have never thought once in my life.
I feel like Sam is also a dumbass who will just
Yes.
shout, no! What are you feeling? You said yes, I said no.
You say
Tiebreak.
goodbye.
Astra, yes or no?
Huh?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
So I grew up in the Sun cult, right?
Right?
Which was fucked up in a lot of ways. Me about religion. Since it was like literally a cult. So there was a lot of weird abuse and money shit that I don't really want to get into. But the important bit is that at some point somebody hacked my mouth for full
As he said.
support.
Does that mean that Brad could pronounce the background?
Here's the thing. Please don't make me try. But yes.
You might have to.
It just sounds like one of those print.
That is an old-timey leisure for me.
Yes. So I can say shit like, no.
No, try it.
No. I can't.
No,
That
that was
was-
very bad audio.
That was Justin's horn, and that was very startling. What the fuck? That's really cool, I
Okay, what's your second question?
Special about Mac or what kind of music? Something.
think. I'm leaning towards special about your mech,
Yeah.
because that shows sort of like a knowledge of Brad's character, right?
Didn't I talk to you about this a few days ago?
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah.
did.
I don't know, I like hearing you talk about things you care about.
It's so wholesome.
There we go.
How about, what do you like about mechs? What draws you to them?
Oh, how to explain this? Working on mechs just makes sense to me. Like, there's a whole bunch of parts in front of you, and each part has to work perfectly, but also they all have to connect with each other perfectly. So it's basically a giant puzzle, but every time I solve it, I figure out a new way of doing things, of connecting things. Like, last night I spent some time working on Cass's mech and was able to improve their stopping speed by 3% by adding in heel claws. And it's just, like, little things that add up, like that. It's nice to just change a body, you know? That's the trans mood. To see organic life as something malleable, something that, with the right tools, we can change at will. There's something beautiful about that.
Wow.
Wow?
Yeah, just wow.
One question left.
Wait, can I jump in on how cool that question was?
Yeah.
So, like, usually when we talk about, when I hear, like, sort of techno, like, libertarian people talk about body modification and, like, transhumanism and stuff, it's all about human beings are going to be able to be more productive or whatever, having done X or Y shit to their bodies. We're going to give disabled people, like, Iron Man-esque exoskeletons and shit so that they can be more, I'm doing giant air quotes here, productive or functional.
They're pretty small air quotes, just,
I'm doing the largest air quotes I can. Fuck you. I'm sorry, fuck you.
There were large air quotes on the fuck you.
Oh, yeah? But so, like, the idea of just making somebody's body different because they want it to be different for, like, no practical purpose is awesome. And it's nice to see somebody, like, defending that, especially as, like, their livelihood.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeet.
What,
I gravitate towards what kind of music do you like, but that's because I am a massive music nerd.
opinions?
Music.
Music it is. What kind of music do you like?
Okay, this one's kind of embarrassing. Mood. I used to be super into wave jacking.
Wave jacking?
Yeah, wiring a radio directly into your neck hole. It's super dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, and I totally don't know. But it allows you to hear music on, like, a deeper level, since it's literally jacked into your nervous system. So my favorite thing to do was to sit in between stations and feel the songs overlap each other in the static. IDK, I thought it was calming. But after a couple months, I fucked up and got the wires stuck attached to my spinal column. And you're only supposed to wave jack for an hour at most. So there I was with 2 mirrors trying to rip the wires out of my spine with a scalpel and a pair of pliers. After a few minutes, I got him out, but I totally thought I was gonna die.
I miss the Scatman. What's he doing?
Being dead.
Yeah.
Wait, is he dead?
Yeah.
Scatman John is dead.
Okay, I'm gonna dedicate this episode to Scatman John.
This episode is dedicated.
This episode is dedicated.
And sponsored by.
This episode is
Was his project Scatworld?
Did he train like an apprentice? I need the talent to pass down.
See, you're looking at me, but I have not listened to
Oh, yes.
any Scatman John.
my favorite Fantasia short, The Scatman's Apprentice.
Very good.
And there just needs to be somebody doing scat. And now I'm worried that there is.
Well, there are still people doing scat.
And on that note, anyways, I don't wave jack anymore.
Jesus.
Who?
I wish you could click both.
I'm just gonna go into the middle and click. And there's space between the two, so that way I don't accidentally click the wrong one. Curse you, not allowing me indecisiveness.
I vote top.
How are we feeling about tops?
See, but I'm pro, like, given that Brad did that's stupid and that's okay. Like, I like the idea of, like, the honesty of that's scary and I'm concerned for you, but you seem to have worked out okay. Like,
Yeah,
I
let's do
like
it.
that emotional vulnerability, given that, like, especially that he's been given permission to be emotionally vulnerable about, like, that kind of thing, with Brad literally being like, hey, that's stupid and that's so fine. I like that idea.
I like that.
That's super scary.
Yeah, it super was! And I couldn't talk to anyone about it because I thought I'd get in trouble for it. My priorities were super messed up back then. Oh!
OMG.
What was that?
I don't know, the thing you say sometimes?
It sounds so uncomfortable coming from your mouth, OMG.
Yeah.
Oh, there were periods. Okay.
So what do you listen to nowadays?
Anime soundtracks, mostly TBH. All right, now it's my turn.
Oh. How's about
Definitely the second one.
We're stuck.
how's about we split this up into to two? So we had the 3 questions last episode, and now we'll have these 3 questions next episode. That sound fair?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds fair.
Catch you next time.
Let's play.